What's up again? Eccentric RockStar'Seed. Welcome back. Welcome to this channel, this subtle essence of vital life force and breath, flexible and creative. Now, keep in mind, I just deliver the messages. I am here in support. I come in peace. Okay? I may say a couple cuss words, but that's okay because it flows with the passion of what I'm speaking about in that moment. So I don't apologize for that. Okay? It's okay if you don't want to hear it like that. That's cool. So the energy, I hear Shantae's song, Shantae Moore, Wey U. It's on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. To give you an idea, the introduction of the movie plays that song when they're introducing all the characters. And my yogic deck, look, prana. So it makes sense where I listened to the song and she is scatting in the song. But she's not saying anything. Like she's just scatting, just making sounds. And I'm like, I was trying to understand what does it mean? Like prana Shantae Moore song. Flexible and creative. So when you're in that pranaful energy, you are beaming with that vital life force. That energy flows easily throughout your body, and you are at one with your divine consciousness. You dance through life with fluid movement, and your energy extends out of your body. It's felt by those surrounding you. You know, you're in control of your breath, and you utilize it to move life force around you. Now I see Marie Laveau. When they used to describe her, how she used to go into this particular park where other people, other practitioners would go to, and she would have a snake on her neck, and she would just, the way the rhythm was in her body, she would just control the whole room, take over the whole space. And the snake too, they just fell submissive to the rhythm of her body, her aura. You know, you're bringing your mind, body, and spirit into balance. And to continue to breathe into the light that exists within you, this is your connection to the Most High, that pranic energy. Oh, you better go ahead now. It's like relax. Like, I did a reading where I was like speeding, like Speedy Gonzalez. Like, I had to just like running with no brakes. Not necessarily running with no brakes. It was more like astral traveling of some sort. Like you just going from one dimension to the next. Like quick. It's quick. I want to play with my crystals. I want to describe this with crystals only. Because this is like chill, like relax. You get a break. So the first one that came out is Rainbow Obsidian, Hope, Depth, Evolution. Look at all those pretty colors. So within the darkness, there's always light, and the dark exterior is exposed in the light. And this is like gentleness. Yes, that's how the energy feels now. It's about gentleness. It's showing you unhealed matters of the heart and bringing hidden wounds to the surface for ultimate healing. That's one. This is somebody who's just exhaling. Breathe. It's all about the control of the breath and the rhythm. Like you become the rhythm. You listen to your heartbeat. When you're listening to your body and you're in sync with how your body sounds and how it's moving, like your breaths, the way your breaths inhale, exhale, you start to control it more and you move accordingly. You become that rhythm. Kunzite, love, femininity, transition. As it breaks down barriers surrounding that heart, it offers unconditional love to heal lingering wounds. Again, with these wounds, like, this is God teaching you how to be gentle with yourself through heartache and pain, allowing you to express your love authentically and expansively. And it keeps your vibration super high as you're doing this. Inhaling that good prana and exhaling that prana. And this crystal is it aids in feminine's rites of passage. From puberty to becoming a mother. It doesn't matter what the phase of life that you're in. It has an energetic shield that surrounds your natural aura and protects it against emotional vampires and negative influences. You bad. Whoever you are, like, you just bad to the bone. Like, how do you do it? Moonstone. Yes, it gets more feminine. This reading is getting way more feminine. I feel like the other reading was a divine masculine, and this is the divine feminine, because the moonstone is nurturing, divine feminine, and intuitive. It connects you to that inner, that goddess energy, that leader energy. It activates your intuition, and it boosts your clairvoyant gifts and your metaphysical powers, asking that you trust in the unknown. And you do. Because you just got finished astro traveling, and now you're back in that feminine energy. It's like you just sharpened the hell out of all your superpowers, as you will. Beyond what you can see in this realm, this is about a cycle of change, from new beginnings to full release. It balances masculine energy with the feminine touch. What'd I just say? Teaching the art of receptivity and serendipity. It's especially potent during, like, the waxing moon, as they say. Yeah, calm down, will it on in. Will it on in. Now I see Sanford and Son. What the heck does that have to do with anything? I know they had a business in Sanford and Son. I don't know what that means yet. Desert Rose. Good one. Good one. Time travel, ancestral healing, patience. It's a natural beauty, and its petals were patiently etched by the sand. It's carrying with them a special message that good things take time. It promotes mental clarity by releasing negative belief systems that no longer serve you. And it has that special power of time travel and is able to heal past wounds that still affect you today and alleviate pain from this lifetime or a past life. And you can use this stone to connect with your ancestors or past self that you need to reconcile with. Scorpio, Pluto energy. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of channeling. I'm hearing you've been doing quite a bit of channeling. And now it's time to relax, to be able to receive. Okay, Miss Feminine, Divine Feminine. Let's see. What's on your mind? What could be healed? Like, what could be healed better? Your abundance, the world and everything in it, people, places, things, spiritual connections, a lot of broken, a lot of people are disconnected with their ancestors. A lot of people are disconnected with the abundance of their bloodline. It's like the cord, it wasn't cut, it just popped, like disconnection. A lot of people are disconnected with who they are. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. It's a quiet confidence that comes with you. Like you have an air about yourself that's real solid, real stable. Lets people know they can relax around you. And in that energy, you have healing components and healing elements that provides, like, it's a natural, something in your natural aura that heals anybody that comes in contact with you. As much as I shuffle these cards, look what keeps coming out. Pillar of rising. Your vibration is rising, because that's the fact of the matter. That's why. Bewildered, Gatman, they got me surrounded. Gatman and Robin, 50 Cent and Eminem. Now they're referencing two superheroes, Batman and Robin. Who's the Robin to you, I guess? I don't know. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, expression. This is freedom of expression. This is you healing anything that was muted so you can talk. The initiation. I feel like whether you are comfortable with it or not, you're crossing over. You're coming out of darkness. So these cards are looking mighty gray now. And last but not least, Starseed. What lights you up? What sings to your soul? Could be a person, place, or thing. I just heard Batman and Robin. So that could be love. It could be partnerships. It could be master number 11 or life path number 2. Somebody who likes partnerships, who thrives well in partnerships. You make a great team player. Batman and Robin. They were an extraordinary team. Yes. Calling your soul family. You're very connected with who you are, ancestrally speaking. Like, this goes back a lot of generations. And you're like very connected with it. Break the chain, ancestral patterns. You know, healing, rewriting the future. How can you mother yourself? You are a great balance of religion and supernatural ability. I don't like to say spirituality, even though it is a spiritual practice, but it can be practiced tangibly. You know, you have to be spiritual and religious and book smart, you know, practical and tangible. There has to be an element of spirituality to even know who God is, to even know who you are, to know your ancestry, to connect with all of that. You have to have a lifeline, a spiritual lifeline. There's no other way. You're being called to mother yourself by keeping that friendship, keeping that line of communication open. It's keeping your vibration high. It's allowing you to practice and shine and share with the world. You know, what do the people need to know? Like, how can they come out of that spiritual closet, that spiritual jail that they don't even realize they put themselves in. And how they did it is by breaking, like disconnecting from themselves, from the Most High, from themselves, from their ancestry. That's why so many people, they have no clue as to what you're talking about, because they are not connected in a way where it can resonate, where it even rings a bell. What they know is silent, sustained reading. That's what I heard. Silent, sustained reading. It means sit in silence. Sit in your feelings and don't say a word. Act like act like you don't even have those feelings. Act like it doesn't exist. They know whippings. You see grace and possibility in all life's challenges. In fact, all that you love is more important than all that you fear. I don't even feel like you have fears. You believe in divine preordainment. Everything happens in divine timing. That's exactly how you're learning to grow. That's how you heal and grow. And the fact that you took a step, you took that brave step to go big, rise up, and step into your power. Stand in your purpose. Learn to forgive people quickly. It releases resentment, and you free yourself. And you honor your self-worth by saying what you want, and trust your intuition, because it doesn't mislead you. That's that innate wisdom, and knowing that all that you need is coming to you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. So if someone intended for you to be disconnected from who you are, that's no more, because you're able to sit still to that, and listen to your truth in silence. And you come with empathy and compassion. Those are gifts. And you're willing to hold space for the experience of others. Like, you want to be like, who you look up to. You look up to people like your mother, your grandmother's, Mother Teresa. People like them, missionary women. And you send love. Like, when people don't agree or they just don't understand you, all you can do is just send a prayer of love for those who can use that miracle. But you keep an open mind. Like, you're willing to see the sameness. Like, you see God in everybody, even when they're not doing their very best. It could be their best at that moment, and they struggle through things. And it opens your awareness to God's lordship, because you trust that everything is working out for your highest good, and only great things will come out the situation, even as it's afflicted with pain, whether mental, spiritual, emotional, sexual. As you own your power, you inspire others to do the same thing. They may look at you weird at first, but give them 6 months. It's just record time. It never fails. 6 months, they're going to be doing what you do, because they're going to feel inspired. And the fact that you stay in the present, like, you learned how not to be so far in the future that you forget the baby steps that it takes to get to that futuristic step, that end goal. Because the present is more peaceful than what lies in the future. You also, know how to stop and smell the roses, and it's always safe to you keep up with your prayers, and you surround yourself with people who want to support you, and you value their opinion, because it's a desire. It's a genuine, authentic desire. You're here to serve. As a star seed will light you up. Your genuine desire to serve, it clears the path for you to step into your purpose, to practice those psychic abilities, as you feel intuitive hits in your body. You hear things, you see things that are supernatural. Whereas once upon a time, if you grew up in a certain time era, you would have been admitted into a mental hospital because people would have assumed you've gone mad. But you vibe so high, and when you take such, it's like people don't realize that being in having those abilities and having that insight and that creativity and that intuition, it just allows you to be more healthy, to mind your body more, take care of your mind, take care of your heart. Like, you're well roundedly cared for because you have that intuition. You use your intuition, your common sense, and respect. You put it all together, you can't fail. You can't control how the world see you, but you can control how you choose to perceive it. And you keep your commitments and bringing forth a lot of greatness. Like, you are a Scorpio, I feel like, or you embody that Scorpio energy. You don't play small. It's all or nothing. And your happiness is a direction of how quickly you can shift your perception from fear to love. And those are just a few things that keeps your vibration at a high velocity. Okay. Until next time.